Good morning, Three Cushion fans. We are back in Sharm el Sheikh for the last 16 of the 73rd World Championship Three Cushion. 2 rounds of 4 matches for the last 16 to decide who will go to the quarterfinals. And we have 4 tables here. We'll be concentrating on the TV table as usual, where Mauricio Gutierrez from Colombia will play Choong from South Korea. Gutierrez has won the leg and will start the match. He has made his first point. And on the other 3 tables we have Marco Zanetti playing Ronnie Lindemann. We have Wan Yong Choi playing Ruben Legaspi. And we have Peter Keulemans playing Murat Nachichoglu. Our TV table again. Gutierrez, Choong. I am joined in the commentary box. I am joined in the commentary box by the 2019 World Champion Torbjörn Blomdahl. Welcome, Torbjörn.
Thank you, Bert. I'm not so happy to be here with you. Of course, I would prefer to keep on playing, but here I am.
You didn't play a very fortunate match against Merckx yesterday. Things didn't go your way. So you're out of the tournament and you will make a little bit of a drop on the world ranking because you were defending many points.
Yes, I'm headed for qualification tournaments. Looks like.
Maybe 14th, maybe 15th?
Yeah, maybe 16th.
Maybe 16th so even, depending on the rest of the result in this tournament.
But it was bound to happen. Against Eddie Merckx, you can always lose. So
very nice shot there by
wonderful shot.
Gutierrez. Played a kiss shot and judged it wonderfully. This is of course the Gutierrez who surprised the world 2 days ago when he beat Sami Saigener in only 18 innings to 40 points. And then when Saigener also lost to Riyad Nadi from Egypt, he was out of the tournament. So we are taking this Mr. Gutierrez very seriously, and also his opponent Choong can win tournaments. He's technically very skilled, very gifted, one of the better Koreans.
Yeah, he has a beautiful cue action. It's actually one of the best in the world. He is sometimes getting a little nervous, and then his technique lets him down, but we haven't seen much of that in this tournament. He has been playing really well.
The match against Dick Jaspers was very high quality. Choong didn't do a lot wrong, played well over 2, I think even close to 2.5. But he ran into Jaspers playing 3.3. So this fellow can produce the goods.
Very much depending on his mental stability here, I think. This one played with less English. He went for a perfect hit instead of more English and some margin. That was never going to be easy.
It would be very wrong to speak about a strong and a weak side of the draw, but you cannot escape the impression that the bottom half of the draw is the tougher one. We are looking at the top half of the draw now, these 4 matches. And in this half, I think so far Marco Zanetti is the player who has made the strongest impression.
Yeah, we shouldn't forget Legaspi,
of course,
Choklu, some other good players here in this half of the draw.
Peter Keulemans has done really well in this event. Choklu seems to be back in good form, good Good shape. He's fit. He's focused. And as you said, Legaspi can win tournaments as well. He showed it earlier this year.
This TV table is a little bit tricky. I've been there a couple of times during 2 weeks here. First time I came there in the World Cup tournament, table was playing very long, so second time I came there I was expecting that, but then it was much shorter. And yeah, it's a little bit tricky. You have to find your way. You have a great advantage if you get good positions here. Anything which is not a good position can be a big problem. Gutierrez, Colombian player, he won against Choong from Korea in 47 innings, I think. 50 points in 47 innings, and in the qualifying group he won against Nadi, I guess, in 45 innings, 40 and 45. So he seems to be a fighter. I saw some of the game against Heo, and he was playing a lot of safety. He was just shaking his head all the time. Did not get any good positions.
You hardly recognized Heo from his final in the World Cup in Vechel to a player under 1 average yesterday. But these things can happen.
Yeah, great shot here from Lee. Unfortunately, no point. Had to make the white ball pass there close to the red, not too far away, because then it would hit the yellow. So that was a very complicated shot.
He has a second prize. Left something very difficult for the Colombian.
He also has a powerful stroke. Not afraid of shooting hard. Long, short, long here behind the red. Good try. A little bit too thin only.
Players keep getting better at that type of shot where you need reverse English on the third rail, so you need a very good stroke.
I think those shots came from Sang Chun Lee. Yeah, I think he was the first to really use those shots in a positive way and not only to play safety. Here we see a little weight there before he goes through the ball completely straight. Wonderful cue action. Bank shot here can easily be long. Yes, he avoids the corner. Still long. Table is playing short, but the corners are shooting the ball out pretty long, so you have to be careful with the corners. Did he get lucky here? If Gutierrez cannot hit the yellow, this will be hard.
I don't think he can see the yellow, so he'll have to come up with a solution off the red.
This one with
draw.
Speed. Looks like right side English. Strange way of playing that shot. I think only speed would have been enough. I think he didn't need to draw, and yeah. Actually, we have a pretty good view of the table here. We do not only have the monitor. We have a diagonal view at the table, so we're pretty good at judging the angles from here.
Good
So
chance for Lee.
Yeah. Looks like the red ball is going to a good place by itself. So a lot of freedom there where you hit the white. everything will be good. Semi-Saigener position play style. He likes to put the red ball close to the first diamond in the short cushion and not in the corner, because now you have many options. You can play it short, scoring from the long cushion, which he tries here. A good shot, but now look at white. This will be bad. Scores from behind, or almost from behind. This is Death Valley.
Almost the worst area for the white ball to be in. Very short, close to the short rail, halfway.
He was unlucky there. He hit the red in a way that he can't use it for anything, so he has to play white here. Good try. Looks a little soft. Is it?
Very good shot.
No, it gets there. Fantastic shot. Wow.
And a big reward for that good shot.
This had to be slow. If it's faster, I don't think he can get there. He will be short, I think. This one requires a little draw, a little punch. Yeah, he had to punch it to the long cushion, otherwise it will be too long.
Is there a hole? No.
No, he got the perfect hit on the red there. Look at this. Great. Again, fantastic cue action. Just straight through and stays there. Absolutely straight. That is something for the viewers to pick up and try to copy. Doesn't play red here. Would you, Bert?
I don't know. You have to stand behind that point from the red to see if it's kissy, to see where you can leave the second ball. But he was very confident about this short angle.
Yeah.
So
But this is what almost always happens after this shot. You need to hit the red ball thin
yes,
to
it's
get a
one
position, and if you are a good player, you almost never hit that red ball thin.
No.
So goes across here directly on it. Very good, nice run here. He needs to take this match into his hands, because if you let Gutierrez play his, what can we call it?
his favorite game.
Little greedy game with
Yeah.
scoring 1 or 2 good shots and then playing dead safe. Choong has to try to get some runs.
Maybe Jung-Han Heo told him yesterday how frustrating it can be to play against an opponent who picks up a few points and then plays very good defense.
Yeah, that is very possible. They do stick together, the Koreans. This was not very good.
Should have really made that one.
Put too much draw on that. He was so close to the first cushion, so did not need a lot of draw there.
If you look at the glove, you can see where his new nickname comes from. We're calling him B.O.K. Bok. It says Bok on his glove.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'll take a look next time. Now he gets unlucky here, Gutierrez. Just played a kind of a free point, but actually no real way of controlling the position here.
Now, in my experience, if you gather the balls, there's quite often a good solution.
Sure.
Not this time.
Move one of the object balls just the width of a ball and you have a fantastic position. Maybe even unmissable. Too much speed on this one. Not really controlling his stroking there. Great difference in stroking quality. You saw Gutierrez's cue going way to the left after striking the cue ball.
Needs to be very precise, Mr. Lee, on this one.
Can use the speed here.
Good shot.
Yeah, using the speed, giving the cue ball natural angle. If you play that one soft, it will lose all the spin before the short cushion and be pretty difficult to control. Here you can see cue ball still turning all the way. Speed is good sometimes.
Mike Tyson used to say speed kills.
Yeah, it's the same speed here. It's fist speed. Playing follow through here. It's going to the short cushion. Wow, no spin. Yeah, good shot. And he lands between the balls, which is a great advantage. Much better than hitting the other side of the white. That was a difficult shot. You see how close he went to the corner there.
He's going inside here.
Short, long, long.
No problem.
Now 7 cushions here from white. Seems to be free of all possible kisses. Could have hit that white much better. On the other side would have been nice, but this 7 cushion, be careful, cue ball might be jumping up on the white a little. He held it down.
Controlled it well.
Yeah.
Now, did he judge the backup? Looks
Yeah, there is
perfect.
almost no backup, so it's easy to judge that one. Just on the other table, I saw a very nice bank shot from Peter Keulemans in the last second, in the second number 29. That's always nice.
We'll take a quick look around the room. Lindemann and Zanetti are 6 points to 6 in 6 innings, so slowish start there. Wan Yong Choi and Legaspi are 5 points to 10 in 6 innings. And Peter Keulemans has a bit of a lead over Murat Nachichoglu, 11 points to 5 in 5 innings. And we are back at Gutierrez Lee, where the Korean, who is basically, you have to say, the stronger player of the two, trying to get some domination in the match.
Actually, I have no idea how strong Gutierrez is. It must be good, because in Colombia I know there are a lot of good players, and if you emerge from there, qualify for the world champs.
Yeah, there are players like Salazar and Catano in Colombia. So this guy is here, and that says something.
It has to. Here, Choong tried another short, long, short shot with a very nice big target there, but he missed it. Left the bank shot for Mauricio Gutierrez. Nicely hit. Good chance for him here now to strike back.
That was a nice distance between the two balls. You don't want much more, but you also don't want less distance between the two balls, because in both cases the difficulty of the shot will be higher.
Strange cueing there. Open bridge for such a heavy shot. My experience is that bad things do happen when you cue like that with lots of speed. Snooker players do it all the time. They seem to have pretty good control of the tiny balls.
Needs to find the third rail. And I don't think he has it. That looked like 2 rails.
I felt he didn't really make up his mind there. It was a big kiss in the shot as well. Maybe there was no other shot. He just wanted to avoid a timeout. Before I mentioned all the good players on this side of the draw, I didn't mention Peter Keulemans. I have to mention him. He has been playing great.
Wonderful tournament for him. Is there a kiss?
He has some fantastic qualities, Peter. He has not only a good name, but he really plays well. Makes very few mistakes, and okay, there he got a kiss. He makes few mistakes and knows about playing defense, and seems to be a very dangerous player in this tournament. Whoa, very thin. That looked too thin.
Maybe too thin. How can you miss it long?
If he hits any more of the white, it would probably be in the way there for the kiss. So again a pretty impossible position, like the last one. Of course, you see that only after the shot. This is nice.
Good cross table.
Beautiful positioning of the yellow. If he gets lucky, he has a good chance here. Frozen yellow, but he can still use red.
Would you play off the red or play rail first off the yellow?
No, I think red ball is...
Red ball's the better.
Just need to judge how the cue ball comes out of the corner here. No kisses.
Well, now that I see this,
Almost long, yeah.
certainly the better shot.
Yeah, you should avoid those cushion first, far away, parallel to the long cushion. If you hit it right, you might have a kiss anyway, so difficult to hit that rail first shot correctly. This one with just a little bit of English.
That was ever so slightly more difficult than it looked, because the second ball was frozen to the long rail.
Yeah, you saw the cue ball curving there a little bit shortly after the first cushion. And that is the problem with the shot. If you hit a little bit wrong, that curve will be so much greater and immediately miss the point. Yeah, this is not good. Far away.
You could almost see that coming, that he was going to miss it long.
Yeah, he had to hit a little bit of the first object ball. Yeah, he can't hit it thin because the yellow goes to the red, so that means that all the English he puts in the cue ball will be more after hitting full ball almost. So that is the problem with the shot. You need to put much less English than you want your cue ball to have after hitting the object ball. Very thin here, getting the kiss away. Not very thin, my mistake, but this is good. Look, white coming out for a nice 3 or 4 cushion. No, 4 cushion should be impossible. So yeah, that was a good position for Choong. He puts the white in perfect position. Would he have had a shot from red, white would be fantastic. Now needs to go from white.
This will be 3 rails.
A little bit reduced English, reduced speed, prevent it from going long.
And he's starting to build up a little bit of a lead. 10 points to 15 now.
He looks a little worried.
He always does.
Yeah?
This is a man who looks like 3 cushion is giving him pain.
No, he looks like he has been spreading confidence. Now he just squeezes the white between that. That is fantastic.
Great shot.
Now he has a bank shot here. Short, long, short. Difficult queuing.
Nothing good off the red, so back to the bank shot.
Yeah, it looks like he can make it even from red. Sorry, I'm touching my microphone here. I'm not used to being a commentator. Now hitting red. Yeah.
Wow.
3 chances there.
That
He
was
could hit
yes,
red
that was
first.
3 chances.
Long
That was
cushion
almost
first or
impossible to miss.
But at least he got a little bit of a punishment. This position is no fun. I don't see the usual confidence in his face here. He's a little worried now. He play long, short, long here. Wrong color of the balls, so it's not a safety option. Oh, he makes it.
He
Nice.
played it really well.
These are the the difficult matches to win when you feel or you think, you guess you are stronger than the other, and you have to win.
Yes.
You know, reaching the quarterfinal is a big thing in the World Championship. So
I mean, this Mr. Gutierrez may be dangerous, but he could have been playing, I don't know, Zanetti, Jaspers, whoever. So he should think this is a golden chance for me to get to the quarterfinal.
yeah, he's. I think it's Choong who is thinking like that.
Yes.
This is my chance. I can't fail now. You know. For Gutierrez, it's kind of easy. He has a chance of getting to the quarterfinal. Choong must get to the quarterfinal, and that will maybe get to him. That's why I feel that he doesn't look very confident. A little worried.
There may be pressure because of the fact that he expects himself to win.
And this is a great shot with almost no speed. Shows great control. 18-7 now for Kölemans against Choong.
The Peter Keulemans fairy tale continues.
Short, long, short here. I think he can go maximum spin. He didn't.
Good run of 7.
Yeah, good run.
10 points to 20. As you know, we are no longer playing to 40. We're playing to 50 points now. Players have 5 timeouts in total. 30-second clock. There's no equalizing inning. So it doesn't matter who is the first to reach 50. If somebody does, it's the end of the match.
Five cushions directly.
And no kiss. And no point.
He had to play it short. I think it was impossible to score from the short cushion, so a little bit too thin. Strange game for Zanetti developing. He's used to having about 40 points at 11 innings. Now he has 9 in 10. He has been playing really, really well here, and he is my favorite to win the tournament. I can reveal.
I think the bookmakers would agree with you, given the things he has shown so far. He's played awesome to the cushion, high quality position play. We know how good he is tactically.
Almost never plays a shot just to score. He always have some position play. He's very brave, and he's following his game plan always. Doesn't matter the score. That's a
What
typical
did you do
kiss.
there, Mr. Gutierrez? That was careless.
No, it's not careless, because he needs to hit that ball so full that it can never arrive. So you always have the tendency to hit it thinner because you want the cue ball to arrive. And that happens so many times. It's actually a horrible position. You never know if it's impossible. might be impossible even. I've had that kiss many, many times. Always happens. And I think I was never too slow. So you need to hit full ball and just hope that it arrives.
Did he try to play a short angle there that
Yes.
wasn't really there? Try
No,
to
he had
hold
to.
the cue ball with a little reverse.
Sure. That's what he tried. And
Missed it by a long way.
yeah, but he missed it on the safe side. It was always going to be a defensive shot. And now he even put the white ball in the cushion, but I think it doesn't matter because he's going to play bank shot anyway. One cushion first. No, he plays two cushion first. Or maybe he played one cushion first. We will not know.
We will never know. You had one of those against Merckx yesterday. One cushion first, ball, then two cushions.
Yeah, he tried a safety shot there.
Very good shot.
I had the answer, but yeah. Then I missed the next bank shot, which was 100 times more easy.
This goes thin out of the kiss. The red will pass through the hole.
He plays 5 cushions.
It's a shot like this.
Hits the wrong place of the white ball. He would have wanted to hit, come up a little shorter so he hits the white from behind, but he has to be happy with this one. Full ball, very difficult draw shot. Looking short. Can kiss. It can very well kiss.
Almost a nice fluke, but
Lucky for Gutierrez, he could have lost the whole match. If that one would have hit, look, the position of the white. Great chances for a big run again. So now he has to bite. Well played. He went very close to the first kiss to avoid any further problems. Very close to first kiss. Good shot.
the
Perfect
amateur
position.
player will sometimes stay too far away from the kiss just to be safe, and the shot can sometimes only be made when you have the guts to stay close to the kiss, to just avoid it.
Yeah, that sometimes in the learning process you take that early kiss, but you learn by that. You learn how close you can get to it to avoid the rest. Beautiful shot here from Colombian.
Three points, eating away the 11-point lead for CB Lee. So there's still an 8-point deficit. Oh, this is going to be a draw. Deep in the cue ball. Not enough action. Not enough draw action. Or too much English, whatever. He missed it long.
Just a little bit too close to the cushion here for Choong
Comfort.
Lee for an easy shot, but I think he's still favored to make it. This is another one of these shots you cannot hit too much ball, I think. And you have that cue ball curve, or is he going full spin? If he does, it should be easy. Yeah. Not so difficult, that one. He couldn't play it too long. Looks like Legaspi on table 3 will have some problems with Wan Yong Choi. 20-16 for the Korean. And Zanetti Lindemann 15-15, but I guess you people listening to us already know all this.
Yeah, many people are switching channels to catch glimpses of their favorite players. But for those who are interested in Torbjörn's commentary and stay with Gutierrez and Sibili, we will tell you from time to time what the scoreline is on the other tables. Choong restoring his lead. Gutierrez made it 3. He's answered with a 4. Maybe more to come. Oh, full into the kiss. He was going short, long short to a rather big white ball, but he got kissed out. And we have a break. We are halfway in the match because Choong has reached 25 points to 13 in 13 innings. Good play by the Korean. And we will be back in a matter of 3 or 4 minutes. Continues the second half of the Gutierrez Choong. Quick rundown of the other tables. Lindemann, Zanetti 15-15, but Zanetti is on a big run. He has 10 already.
And a wonderful position, I should say.
Wan Yong Choi Legaspi 22-18. Peter Keulemans, Murat Nachichoglu 21-17. And we are back with Gutierrez. All sorts of bank shots, but not a very easy one. He's going cross table. That's surprising to me.
Looks like no fun. Yeah, this is surprising, but he makes it. Oh,
that's unlucky. He finds a pretty good line. That's the line he wanted to find.
Good
no
try.
Point. Tricky 3-rail for Choong. You can miss them short, you can miss them long. Funny things can happen. Did a good job on that.
Very good. He was lucky there to have a shot because his ball was frozen, the white was frozen in the middle of the cushion, and the red was just open for a shot. Needed to go close to the kiss, but saved the point and has a chance here to make more points.
This looks like the sort of shot where you slow up the cue ball, load it up with lots of English.
Yeah. Spin the cue ball a little bit deeper than you think because the spin will throw the cue ball forward. Oops.
I am surprised that he missed that one. They are so good at those, the top players.
Gets lucky here. Gutierrez would have wanted the white ball to slow down a little bit there in the end for an easy 3 cushion, but now can still play the 3 cushion, I think, with the draw, but looks like he wants 4 cushion.
Needs the stretch. He's not a tall fellow. But he does
nice.
a good job.
Nice.
That's excellent. And things open up for him.
Difficult to know what is going on in his head. Doesn't show much emotion, or he seems to be very concentrated and just waiting for his chance to strike.
Decided on a double the rail.
Too close to the corner, it
Never
hugs the rail.
It never left the rail.
Six cushion, kiss, question mark. Was that well done or a little bit lucky in the end?
Maybe a bit of both.
Sometimes you have no other shot. You have to try to find a way of avoiding that kiss, but many times you try to avoid on one side and you avoid on the other side. You don't have to tell your opponent about that, but I always feel a little bit lucky when I make those points.
That's a
That was
good
nice.
shot. A little bit more difficult than it looked.
Yeah, when you can hit them kind of half ball with full spin, they're kind of easy because then you have some margin of error. I don't know how this one was lying.
And the thinner you need to hit them, the more critical the amount of English becomes.
Yes, especially when they're far away. Mm-hmm.
I like that shot. Played
He
there.
doesn't. Oh yes, he has it.
And he likes it.
Yeah,
Two.
he felt lucky there.
Yeah.
This is so thin. What
Maybe
a touch.
he hit it a touch thinner than he intended.
But in the process, he just put the red ball there for position. But I think his cue ball is
Ooh, that's nice.
in a bad place.
The facial expression says, well, I got a little bit lucky there.
I don't know if can he reach this one for cushions maximum spin here. Maybe when he plays, if he plays slow.
He thinks he can reach. And it looks like he's on the long side even.
Overreaching. The table is short, not short
Oh.
enough. That's pretty common misjudgment. Is sometimes you think you can't reach them, and you can even reach them and miss on the other side.
There is, of course, a big difference in the behavior of this table between the first day of the World Cup and the second to last day of the World Championship. Table's seen some action, it's changed. But then we have the best players in the world here, and part of their ability is to adapt, adjust, to feel what the table does.
Since a couple of days they don't change anymore, so they change a lot in the first 3-4 days.
Yes.
And now we are on day, what are we?
Let's say day 11.
Day 11 or something on the new cloth, so it's not changing that much. It's also not changing much during the match, so that's a big advantage. The table plays almost the same in the first inning as in the last inning, so
That's the worst thing in the world, a table that's drastically changing during the match.
and then you get that critical shot in the middle of the match, and you say, how is it going to come out of the cushion there? But there are ways around that. You can work with speed and yeah, you can fix that, but only if you are in good shape, of course. Crucial phase of the match here. Looks like Choong is settling down and just running away with the match here.
14-31, big lead. Mountain to climb for the Colombian guy, who can look back on his role in history. He was instrumental in sending home Sami Saigener, one of the favorites for the world title after his World Cup win. Made a very strong impression in that World Cup. And of course he was desperately unlucky to play 1.75 in his group and go out with two players who had 1.2 and 1.1 advancing. That's unlucky by any standards.
Not even a draw shot. This should be easy. Just roll the ball with some spin. Yeah, that was a perfect position. Exactly where you want the balls to be.
Wants them cleaned. He didn't like the sound of the contact. Maybe he saw a speck of chalk, or
I didn't like it either.
now one of the things that is the mark of the world champion is the world championship is the curse of it. Nobody can defend their title. It seems has been impossible for 30 years to retain your world title.
You talking to me?
A new champion every year. And of course we didn't have a championship in 2020, so the defending champion Torbjörn was the champion of Randers 2019. Also the champion of Bordeaux 2015. wonderful memories of both championships. Oh, that's a good shot by Choong. But the last person to defend the world title in a regular one weekend championship was Raymond Koudemans ages ago. And Torbjörn defended his title in a World Cup series when that was the world title. The world title was based on 5 or 6 World Cups. So two legends of the game did defend their title, but it hasn't been done in the past 30 years. Will that be a fluke?
Complete miss hit is going to be close.
Almost a fluke.
And now he gives away a tiki here. That is a nice tiki, but Gutierrez has to stretch for it.
And as we said, he's short. This is far away. Stretching. Do you need the extension? He thinks he doesn't.
He should really take the extension. He made it. Meanwhile, Legaspi has found his stride and now leading Wan Yong Choi 28-24 in 13 innings. Legaspi really playing well.
And Choklu has made a comeback against Peter Koudemans, who had the lead initially, and that's now 22-26 in 15 in favor of the Turk. Zanetti, after that run of 10 or 11, I think he ran 11. 31-17 up against Lindemann.
Yeah, he ran 11 just before the break to go 26-15 in front, and now it's more, so that game seems to be over.
5 rails.
Yeah, look at how he avoided the kiss there. Let's see if he gives a sign. No excuses.
Yeah.
Did he mean it like that? Then it was a fantastic shot. Look at this red ball. In and out there, not in the way for the yellow. (35-15).
So it looks like Mr. Choong will go to the quarterfinals.
Great success for him. Many Koreans lost here, and only him and Wan Yong Choi left. And Choi has his hands more than full with Legaspi.
Hang Jae Kim out. Sungwon Choi out.
Ho Jung Han lost to Gutierrez in a terrible match. 47 innings. I think he had 44.
Yes, playing below 1 average.
Yeah.
William said, I cannot even remember when I saw Jung Han under 1 average.
Yeah, that was a nice position here for Jungbok. The ones that we should not miss. Bert. Doesn't like cross table shot off the white here. Maybe he can't reach it.
It's going to be double the rail.
Bank shot.
Not super easy, this one. It's missable.
This is
Bridge hand is a little bit awkward.
doesn't look stable at all.
No, this is missable.
But his right hand is always very good. He goes always so straight through the cue ball. This is nice.
Oh, and he will like the end result. He'll
Yes.
be pleased.
Maybe
This was not position play, of course. This is accidental getting this.
just
You have
avoid,
no idea.
avoid the kick on the red there, the bad contact. But there are not so many bad contacts on the red ball. So the most bad contacts you have on the opponent's ball, because it has some Q-tip
Yes.
marks,
Has
some chalk marks.
Has more chalk on it. Is he going 4 rails on this one, Torbjörn?
Yeah. I think he should, because there should be no kiss. So just close to the corner. Double the red and let it come out of the long cushion for a possible position. Yeah.
He looks really in control now.
It looks easy, what he's doing. Of course, he doesn't have so many difficult positions. He doesn't need to make many difficult shots, but he's so sure about all the normal shots, so to say. He has a good speed control and plays this also very slow. Tries to leave the red opposite and use it for a 3 cushion. This is perfect, of course.
Perfect. Gave himself every chance.
Now he can even
has
play white.
options even.
He can play white even, yeah. Maybe stun shot of the white here is the best.
But he seems to like these long, short angles. He turned down a round the table shot before, earlier in the match.
Yes,
In
that time
favour
he
of
didn't
this
get a
one.
good position.
Plays this one again. Absolutely no problem
Yeah,
making
but
the point.
there you have the problem. It's not. It would have been better for position to play white, but anyway, this is not far away from impossible. It can just play double the rail there, thin on the white. Might see a 16 and out here. He likes running out with a big run.
Everybody does.
Yes, but I've been
Not
practicing.
everybody can do it.
I've been practicing with him in a club in Korea, and we play short matches, like 30-point matches. I was so often at 29, and he was at 21 or something, or
And ran
22.
out
Always,
on you.
every time ran
Yeah.
out. Unbelievable.
Well, you ran out with a 22 yourself very
Yeah, but not
recently.
not with the opponent in the one hole. My
that's
opponent was at 17. You know the record there I think it's in United States. One not famous player who ran out with a 19 when the other was on 49.
I don't know who did that.
No, it's not. It's not one of the best players. It's just a thing that happened. Can't remember his name.
I do know that Sungwon Choi ran out with the 26 once. And so did Peter de Bakker. Also ran 26 and out.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So the outrun of
That was in the
Buri,
Dutch league.
the Buri outrun in Korea
24.
was 24, and
24.
that is just a record for World Cups.
Yes. Correct.
So will we see a 16 and out here? No, we will not.
Well, that was a lot harder than making the point to go through that hole.
So unlucky, but I think he can accept it. Meanwhile, Peter Keulemans taking back the lead against Choklu, 27-26. Now that will be a tough one.
You're almost in danger of watching the other matches because the one we have on the TV table is done. It's over. Gutierrez is not going to make a comeback.
Nice pool player there. He put the white in the hole. Nice. With an open bridge and the whole hand on top of the cushion. That was good. Showing some skills here, but it's too late. Or does he still have a chance, Bert? Do you see him making
no,
a
I can't see
great
him come
comeback?
back into. I can't see him come back into this match.
We don't know him, so maybe he's famous for this kind of stunts. Nice soft shot. Chance to get some points on the scoreboard.
He can get a few more if he makes the most of this.
Yeah, he put the red ball in a very nice spot.
Can he see the yellow? That would make a difference.
Looks like he can.
If you can see enough of the yellow, he has a fairly natural shot. If you can't see the yellow, he has a bit of a problem.
I thought he attacked that one too much. It was almost just... he needed just a little push. Yeah, that's a difficult one. The most difficult ones, I think, where you can almost just roll it slowly. You need a little extra push.
Yes.
So easy to
He
do
was
too
afraid
much.
to play it with a totally horizontal cue. Roll it. Lifted the butt just a little bit. Got into the ball and missed it long.
Funny thing here, the yellow ended up in exactly the same spot. This is the Frederick Caudron safety shot. You spread the balls diagonally in two directions.
V-shaped. And there's nothing for the opponent.
You always get the four cushion, but yeah, with some kisses and stuff. Maybe three cushions is the best solution here. Just draw it a little bit and play short, long, short. That's not bad.
It's pretty good.
Great shot. And 6 cushions available from the yellow if you can avoid the kisses. Yellow ball landing in a bad spot. This is horrible. Not much you can do about it. Just happens. Could have hit the red ball in a little bit better.
I think he's going right side of the yellow now.
You can see. Oh, that's
Short
an
rail.
opening.
Oh, look at that. That was way too thin. That's not what he played
Overcut.
at all. He was playing short, long, long. Possibly long, short behind the red.
Yeah, and the thin hit was very unfortunate for him. Because now his cue ball was so fast, it gave Choong a shot to nothing, as the snooker players say.
He's
Just
gonna
long, long, short with safety.
drop this in. Very nice.
Very nice. He played safety. He played the white down to the short cushion, so now he doesn't have a position himself. So just try to make the point and take it from there. Three cushion possible. Yeah. Then it was easy.
Only 4 more for the Korean, and he's into the quarterfinal. He'll be happy.
He has made a lot of beautiful little shots, but didn't have so much problems in this match. It went on pretty smoothly.
He played like Merckx against Blomdahl, making everything that was makeable was there for the taking.
That was a much better shot than it looked like. He needed to play it thin enough to avoid the kiss.
Exactly.
Here we can watch,
He
see
did
if he
well.
can keep his arm straight. Even complicated shot like that, yes, almost perfect. So hard to hit this one thin enough and not too thin.
A very high degree of physical discipline is this Mr. Lee. But he doesn't have, let's say, Hang Jake's flair. It's all a little more mechanical, a little more controlled.
Yes, and he's a position player. He plays soft and plays for position. So when it works out just a little bit, he has a lot of good positions. And misses the kiss there by nothing. Looks like he's going out with 10 and 6 instead of 16 and out. Choklo on a big run here. He's going to take command of that match on a 12 run now.
And this is match point for Mr. B.O.K. Great performance, 19 innings only. Choong Lee beats Mauricio Gutierrez and goes into the quarterfinals.
He was like, I felt it was like a 100-meter runner who didn't even take off all the clothes and just, yeah.
He made it look easy.
Just won his heat.
Yes.
Really impressive. And we say goodbye to Gutierrez, who had some very good matches here. And of course,
he had a good tournament. He made it into the last 32. And of course he wrote history when he defeated Seigener. But that's the end of the road for him. We will be back shortly with 4 very exciting and interesting matches. See you soon and thank you for watching.